All right, so I got a reaction coming at y'all real quick, man. I saw this other day on TikTok, and that shit really like lit a fire in my soul, man. And honestly, I'm hoping that this is a skit. I'm hoping that this ain't real. But if it is, I understand. If this is what these men going through in their households, I understand why these men leaving, man. Let's just keep it a stack. If this is real, and he allowing this, good luck for this brother, man, and these children, because they're going to grow up to be demons. It is what it is. Let's get into it, man. Lord's will this shit fake.
Dad's right there.
Hold on. What happened, Miracle?
Daddy just let us sit down on the couch and didn't let us get up.
Why?
Because we was just playing.
Because you was just playing
Yeah, with our dolls.
with your dog?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Dad always ruins our fun when kids are here. He ruins it when Emerson's here. He ruins it when the boys are here.
What did I ask y'all to do?
Be quiet.
Why?
Because Messiah's trying to go to sleep.
And what did y'all do?
Get louder and louder, but you could have sent him to sleep in there.
I'm not finna.
I would have lost my motherfucker. Hey. The conversation would have ended right there. He said, what did I ask y'all to do? He said, be quiet because the baby trying to go to bed. He said, and what did y'all do? She said, get louder and louder. It's over right there. All the extra shit done. You know, this little girl told this man, you could have took the baby in there. Oh, ooh, shit. Ooh. I'm telling you, this is why these teachers is having issues at these schools, man. They don't even respect their own parents. You think they finna respect teachers? Oh, boy. I wish. Oh, if I would have said this to my daddy, boy, god damn. I probably would have damn near died. Oh, we wouldn't play with my daddy like that. And my daddy wasn't no abusive dude. We just knew not to play with him. We knew not to play with him. Ooh. Let's continue, man. I got to go in this Bible, though.
Go in there and put him to sleep when I can ask kids to quiet
You just
down.
brought the kids in there with me.
I thought you was trying to have some quiet
Always
time.
ruin our fun.
Because they be quiet and sit down. Because your mama didn't enable y'all to do this crazy and this.
And that's what the real problem is right there. The mother enables that shit. But this another thing that bothered me, right? You know what I'm saying? Women always talk about how they want men to be considerate of their needs, right? The brother said he didn't bring the babies in there with her because he felt like she wanted some quiet time. And she said she did. Acknowledge that then, sis, and back the man up. Why would you not back him up in this situation? He trying to get the baby to sleep and give you a little bit of alone time. But you doing this. But if he wasn't doing none of this shit, he just said fuck all that shit and just left all the kids in there and just left the house and just go in and chill with his homeboys or went and got him a beer. He been a bad dad. I'm telling you, man, y'all better stop letting these women play with you like this, man. Letting these damn kids and these, man, look. Let go in the Bible right quick, man. You folk crazy as hell. You folk crazy as hell. This is Sirach chapter 33, verse 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest, and give not thy goods to another, lest it repent thee, and thou entreat for the same again. As long as thou livest and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to any. For better it is that thy children should seek to thee than thou shouldest stand to their courtesy. In all thy works keep to thyself the preeminence. Leave not a stain in thine honor. Why did I get this? Because it's obvious in his own household, he does not have the preeminence in his house. He does not have a preeminence in his house. He is not numero uno in his house. Why do they even have the leeway to speak to you like this, bro? It said don't give your wife, your daughter, your son, your friend. Nobody gets preeminence over you, bro. And this is one thing that when it clicked in my mind, it made a lot of sense. In your household, it tell you that you're supposed to be like Christ in the house. When you understand the scriptures, you understand that we was dealing with Christ throughout the scriptures. So when Christ was telling us, hey, stop doing this, stop doing that, it wasn't no talking back. He said what he said and it was said. So when it said marriage is like Christ in the church, well, when you read in Jeremiah, it said that the house of Israel was like his wife. So you read all throughout the scriptures, the wife and the kids, they're going to be unruly at times. They're going to be out of order. They're going to be sinful. They're going to be, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to listen. You say what you need to say, but all that back talk, all that extra shit, all throughout the scriptures, it tell us it ain't nothing we can say to him. What you going to ask him? What you going to say to him? Keep the preeminence, man. Have a backbone. Lay down some order and some structure, man. Because I'm telling you, y'all finna see in a minute in this clip. Y'all finna see in a minute. Let me get another one. This is Sirach chapter 7, verse 23. Hast thou children, instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth. It's supposed to be a level of respect there. To bow down your neck is to be humble. To bow down your neck is to show that you got to concede to the person that you're standing in front of. It said, "Hast thou children, instruct them." Instruct them. All this extra back talk, that is not gonna get you. That's not gonna get you what you need, bro. It's not. It's not. And bow down their neck from their youth. Hast thou daughters, have a care of their body, and show not thyself cheerful toward them. Because you clearly too soft, bro. You clearly too soft. They finna run over you, bro. And I'm just being honest with you. Any brother that's moving like this with his daughters, you causing a problem for the next man. You causing a problem for the next man. It's gonna be very hard for her to get married, bro. Very hard. And it's your fault. It's your fault. You ain't taught this woman no respect. None. Let's continue.
They're just speaking their
Fallon
mind,
Push.
baby.
This is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
The mother talking about, she just speaking her mind, babe. She just speaking her mind, babe. Oh, shit.
You talking about play with me.
Sit down, Mary.
Boy, my fucking daddy. Oh, my. Oh. Boy. Boy, when I said my daddy would have beat the dog shit out my. Ooh. Oh, she bowled up. I hope this is a skit. Please tell me this is a skit. Oh, she bowled up at that man. Oh. Man. Do y'all know the laws behind bad children in the Bible? I'm gonna give y'all some homework. What are the laws on bad kids in the Bible? What is the law on a child putting his hand on his parent, his or her parent? What's the law on that? What's the law if you're a rebellious child?
Sit down, Miracle.
This is ridiculous. All I ask y'all to do is simple stuff. Quiet down so your brother can take a nap. Stop yelling and fighting and whining. Stop hitting each other. Stop hitting your brother. Stop taking stuff from Miracle. Stop bossing your sister around. These are all the things I've been saying all morning. Haven't I? Every time. Have anybody had to sit down? Yup. Was it a long time? Nope. This ain't ruining, this is parenting. You don't get to do what you want, you're a children. You don't get to yell. You don't get to scream. You don't get to do any of that. And when you do, there will be consequences because you are children. I wanted your brother to take a nap. Y'all been up since 9 o'clock. I done gave y'all food. Y'all could have got candy, but you wouldn't listen. Got buckets of candy in there. Y'all can have it. Just
I thought they had
listen.
some candy.
Nope. Ain't been able to be good. Been tripping all morning. Fighting, hitting each other, screaming all morning long. This is the first time Miracle and Madison had to sit down. They running her. He's ruining it. Nobody ruined nothing. Y'all ruining your own stuff by not being listeners.
I'm just speaking my mind, babe.
Fallon, and I'm just speaking mine. But the thing is, I'm the adult here. All I asked him to do is be quiet for 15 minutes so I could put myself.
I'm gonna just be honest with you. In a situation like this, all y'all gotta get the fuck out of my house. If I have to reiterate that I'm an adult talking to children, all y'all got to go. I'm not going to work. Miserable every day, trying to figure out different ways to provide for my household. For people to undermine the rules and regulations that I put in place. I'm gonna just be honest with you. We just had 2 babies. And I know she feel the same. If I tell you to be quiet so we don't wake them little babies up, especially Jael, if you wake that baby up, so I know my wife is gonna back me up. If I'm getting undermined like this, I promise you everybody gotta go. Since y'all grown. Cause I remember growing up, it was certain stuff you couldn't say because they'll tell you real quick, what bills do you pay in here? It's the same way with God. I'm providing you with all this shit. Who are you talking to? Just do what I said. I put y'all in this nice land. Look at all this vegetation. Y'all eating every day. Y'all got this good wood. Look at these houses that y'all building. Damn, what y'all can't keep the Sabbath day? So y'all don't want a free day off. So you just can't stop looking at your homeboy wife. You just can't stop doing that. I told you to stop. It's the same scenario. We look at it from different lenses because we just men. But if you don't follow God's rules, you got to go. But as a man, you shouldn't be dealing with this in your house. So I don't care how you sliced it. Having to reiterate that you're a man in your house, that's crazy. I'm an adult. This is Ecclesiastes, also called Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 8. A horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful. The same way with a horse, you got to break a child. You ain't got to beat your child. But you got to be instructing your child often. You can't do this. You can't do that. It is what it is. That ain't abuse. That's parenting. If you leave your child to do what they want to do, they're going to be willful. You're not going to be able to tell them nothing. Verse 9, conquer thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. On the back end of this, ain't gonna be nothing but sorrow, bro. Nothing but sorrow. You telling me if she this young and she won't listen to what you saying, she bowing up at you, saying little slick stuff, because the video like 2-3 more minutes long. This little girl she out of line. And if she talking like this now, when she's 16, you can forget that shit. You can forget it. But it said, play with him, he will bring thee to heaviness. Laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end. Give him no liberty in his youth, and wink not at his follies, because this the problem. The mother probably think this shit cute. You ain't got no liberty to talk like that. You're a child. If I say be quiet for a couple minutes so I can get the baby to sleep, that's what it is. Ain't no speaking you ain't got no fucking mind in here when you this young. I'm teaching you and giving you instruction. Everywhere you go in life, you're going to have to follow rules. If you can't follow your parents' rules 9 times out of 10, you're not going to make it in society. It is what it is. If you can't do the small details of what your parents telling you to do, you're not going to make it in society. It is what it is. No way you're going to go in life. You go to the grocery store, there's rules. You go to a football game, there's rules. You go to work, there's rules. You drive a car, there's rules. But this is the problem. We don't like to call this type of shit out because it make people feel bad. The path that she going on, she gonna be 16 and pregnant by a nigga that don't even know how to read. But we don't want to talk about that though, do we? We don't want to talk about that. Verse 12, bow down his neck while he is young and beat him on the sides while he is a child, lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee, and so bring sorrow to thine heart. That's the point. That's the point. You're not gonna be able to make no way with this child, man. I told my homeboy this a long time ago when he was still working with me. You could teach a child anything. You ever seen them gang members? Like they be showing them shows about Compton and different areas where gang culture is very like embedded in the area. Them kids be knowing so much shit about that gang stuff. It's like, damn. You can teach a child. That's not normal to know that stuff. But you can teach it to a child. Whatever your child doing, it's because you taught it to him. Or you allowing it. Because some stuff your kids will do is like, okay, I don't know where the hell he got this from. But you're supposed to correct it. That's why the Bible says, spare the rod, you're going to spoil the child. The rod is not always talking about beating them. It's not always talking about taking off your belt. The rod is correction. The rod is teaching it to him. Hey, you can't do that. You can't talk to your dad like that. You can't talk to your mama like that. I get on my son about that all the time. Bro, who is you talking to? That's your mama. But you know, it is what it is. Let me get one more. This video a lot longer than I wanted it to be. But it is what it is. Here we go. This is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 24. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes. Betimes meaning quickly, all the time. He said, he that spareth his rod hateth his son, because a lot of people, they see this type of behavior and they don't correct it. The rod is correction. The rod is teaching somebody against the actions that they doing. He that spareth his rod hate his son. Actually, let's get another law to substantiate that. This is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. It's the same thing for adults. So you know it's going for a child. To not correct an adult is hatred. To not correct your child is to show that you hate your child. But we don't look at it like that. Going back. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes. You're not going to let that behavior slide. You got to correct it. You can't just let your daughter bow up at you like that. Cause let me just be real with you. If she born up at her daddy, she gonna be born up at niggas in the street. But guess what? Niggas in the street ain't gonna love her like her daddy. We don't like to talk about this, but we never talk about when sisters bow up in the face of a man. Let's be real. These young men, they been getting taught that men and women are the same. So when he beat the hell out your daughter, he not looking at her as, oh, she not, I should look at her like a man. Because men ain't just born up on niggas like that without knowing there's going to be consequences. Her father didn't teach her there was going to be consequences for doing that. Miriam had the same problem. You saw what God did to her. But you know, it is what it is, man. Don't let this be you. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm out.